I did marijuana and I did heroin. Matter of fact, probably the best thing, and I'll teach you something. You take an apple, which is the fruit that Eve supposedly gave to the man. You core the apple, poke a hole in the bottom, put a screen over it, put you some weed inside there, sprinkle a little heroin on it, fire it up. You smoke the apple. So after you done smoked the apple one time, you fire it up again for the second time. After you get through, you eat the apple. Guess what?
What that tastes like?
It tastes like an apple. But the problem is the resin from all of the fruits are in your system a lot faster. Okay? And
what that feel like?
Oh man, that's a high you never, well, most junkies will tell you that the reason they shoot up is they're trying to get that first high from the first time they did it. That's one you get, and you know you'll never get that one again.
Yes, I was using drugs.
What kind of drugs was you using?
Heroin.
Any more? Just heroin?
Heroin and cocaine.
So you were using heroin
and cocaine?
Can you say that?
I was using heroin and cocaine. I didn't say it. Well, I just I like being numb.
So you like being numb?
I like getting high. Why? Because I've been doing it all my life.
What was your first experience?
When I was 16 years old.
Do you remember that day, the first day you did it?
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's going back years ago. Oh well, I remember, yeah. But it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good when I was real young, because it burned so bad. You know what I mean?
When was the last time you used drugs?
When was the last time you used drugs? Today's Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
On Wednesday, I'm shooting heroin.
How did you feel when you shot it?
Felt good.
How old are you, Palmer?
Oh, I'm 60. About 60 years old.
And you said you've been doing heroin since you were how old?
About 17 years old.
How often? How many times do you do it?
Well, much of that, my money, they won't give me enough money to use like I want to use. How do I use it? Inject it.
Can I see it?
Hmm?
Can I see what you should do?
Oh, you don't want to see the side over here?
Yes, sir.
Hold it. Oh, I got a hole in my arm. I don't know where it come from, but it's real big. Here all the way up. Right here.
Abscess. What's the abscess?
I have on both sides of my shoulder, I have abscess, and they had to operate. Some heroin cut with different cuts, and it's dirty. And when it's dirty, it sets up infection. And the infection blows up, and the fever you catch, probably 110 fever, and but if you get to the hospital in time, they cut it open and it drains it out. They washes it out and they stuffs it with a compact, and then it heals up.
You have any kids or anything?
One, a child, but she's a nurse. She's working. she got a Jeep, a car, or whatever, She working. She ain't using nothing.
If she asked you to stop, would you stop?
No.
What would you tell her?
I've never told my daughter I was using drugs.
What would you tell her?
I wouldn't tell her.
What if you did? What would you tell her if she found
I
out?
never told her.
No, what would you tell her if she found out?
She'll never find out because I never live with her again.
If you found out your daughter was using heroin, what would you?
She don't use.
If you found out she was, what would you do?
I would do nothing.
So if she asked you if she could do it with you, would you do it?
Well, I don't think so.
So do you think you'll ever stop?
No.
You don't think you'll ever stop?
Ever stop?
Do you think you'll die from drugs?
Yeah. Well, drugs are, man, I don't know. I've got a bunch of abscesses here or whatever, and I don't, I'm gonna die from something anyway,